Hi Collective, Ishana. Y'all, let's get a Deital Tales Forgotten Memoirs, Season 1, Episode 8. Oops. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Alright Collective, I was inspired to use this deck and this one. I'm not sure what we're going to get. Okay? Deital Tales, Forgotten Memoirs, Season 1, Episode 8. We'll be using What's the Gossip? Money Coming From? Offset Egyptian Oracle cards, as well as, let's see, the Hoodoo Tarot, okay, and Matic, okay, and we'll read on a couple of them. This one shouldn't be too long, okay, but we're going to pull on each position with each deck. Okay, maybe let me put those there. All right, show me. Who we talking about, Archangel Michael? Just give me one. And we might look at the bottom at the end. No mystery cards. Who we talking about? Maybe those? No, or Sekhmet. I saw Sekhmet when I was shuffling. Okay. Let's get it. Thank you. All right, let's keep that there. And let's put that there for a second. All right, show me. What is the situation? Top and bottom. Thank you. We got the Son of Baskets. We'll read on that one. It's two of them there, actually. What is the obstacle? Possibly something to do with finance. Let's see. Work smart. Okay. So maybe someone wasn't working smart. Spiritual advice. Darn, where did that go? Okay, I'm glad it didn't turn over. Okay, that one went across the room a little. Alrighty, let's keep going. Most likely divine outcome. What was it? Or what was the outcome in this situation? I want to flip it back over. Okay, and let's get the bottom. Let's get this one too. That one was peeking out. All right, let's get this. Investigation. Okay, that's an old card, so something way, way, way back in the past, Collective. An investigation. All right. Forgotten Deital Tales, Forgotten Memoirs, Season 1, Episode 8. Excuse me. Who are we talking about? Who this? Archangel Michael, who this? Blue Lotus, Enlightenment, okay? We're going to read this, but we'll also get the bottom. My light on my phone just lit up, okay? We'll get the bottom, so maybe we actually have a character. If not, maybe it's talking about enlightenment, Collective, okay? Let's see what it says. Maybe we'll go with this one. Blue Lotus. Oops. Oh, my goodness, Collective. I have to calm myself down. All right, so we have Blue Lotus, right? It says, enlightenment. Nefertum is the spirit of sacred Blue Lotus. Okay, so we're talking about Nefertum. Many temples in ancient Egypt had sacred lakes where both blue lotus and white lotuses grew, but the blue lotus was more highly regarded. Used in many initiation ceremonies and worn in the hair. Egyptians used spells and ceremonies to become as a lotus after death, and saw preparations for passing over safely an important part of life. Channeled message from Nefertum. I am here to assist those who seek to continuously grow, okay? Upwards to the light. Learn to live life as a lotus flower, floating on the often cold and murky waters below you. But each day you awaken and open your fragile petals to the warm rays from the sun of God Ra. Let none cut you, let none cut you down or destroy your beauty with words. For your sole purpose is to evolve ever upwards to the light. Okay, so this is Nefertum. I'm going to find a picture once this is over and put it on the thumbnail, okay? But I feel like maybe I'm getting a goddess, okay, who assists with enlightenment for those who seek enlightenment, okay? So, I don't know, I'm getting like a essence, okay? Primordial essence, okay? But it says card meanings, abundance, improved finances coming soon. That's why I was prompted to get that finance deck. A good time to think big and invest in your future by attending self-development and spiritual courses. Love, success after a rather difficult and slow start. A relationship will blossom and perseverance is needed. Work, career, success and long-term future financially. Difficulty if your work is not aligned with good ethics or your spiritual beliefs, okay? Talking about alignment throughout one's life, right? In terms of every aspect of life. Travel, a trip down the Nile River would be enjoyed, or over any inlet. A trip down the river Nile would be enjoyed, or over any inland lake or river. So water is significant. Health, success after treatment of any concerns. Meditation is vital to expand your crown chakra and help you find balance in the world. Family, difficulty at times finding support for your spiritual path, but success eventually. Future, the path of spiritual enlightenment is being offered to you, and any setbacks on your path are best seen as life lessons, simply to be learnt and overcome. Okay, so I feel like this is talking about many different facets of life, okay, and how to achieve one's life purpose. I'm also getting those here, collective, okay, but we'll flip it at the end and see what we get. All right, situation, Son of Baskets. That is the Page of Cups, maybe. Let's read something real quick, a little bit on the Son of Baskets. Collective, I'm not going to bore y'all with too much reading. Okay. Okay, what is that one? No, it's harder for me to find them here. Son of Baskets, page 89. All right, it says, Son of Basket, plant maypop, the image. The Son of Baskets is depicted. I'm going to pick up both of them. The Son of Baskets is depicted as a little boy collecting maypop flowers near Cumberland Falls in Kentucky, called the Niagara of the South. Okay, so maybe we're talking about Nefertum and how I believe it's a woman, but it doesn't have to be, right? And possibly something about their childhood. Okay, it says Cumberland Falls was considered sacred by many Native Americans. Moonbows, a rainbow produced by moonlight instead of sunlight, which are rare, are common at Cumberland Falls. Okay, that could be significant. It is said that flowers and herbs collected the day after a moonbow are much more potent and were sought after by local root workers. Okay, so something about herbs after a moonbow. Okay, I don't know if that's the waning or the waxing. Okay, meaning the Son of Baskets is an archetype of the idealist. Okay, that's good for the enlightenment, right? On the positive side, he is artistic, deep, inquisitive, unafraid of intimacy or commitment, and has the ability to see the big picture with a great sense of humor. On the negative side, he is immature, unproductive, undiscerning, avoids responsibility. Maybe this is talking about when Nefertum as a child was, you know, on the negative side, okay? But it says undiscerning, avoids responsibility, and is completely detached from reality, a loafer, or just plain dumb. In a reading, if he represents a literal person with these qualities, then he represents these attributes, okay? So it's either the positive or the negative, okay? I see the, what is that under there, collective? The Daughter of Knives, okay? So we have like the Page of Cups and like the Page of Knives. Okay, so I feel like this is learning. I don't know if someone was working, Nefertum is talking about working with, you know, like the dead, possibly a mediumship or something. Okay? But there's something definitely to do with flowers, okay? I can't remember the flower they said he was collecting. But we have that blue lotus flower, right? And they said how the blue lotus had a stronger effect. Let me see if I can see what these flowers were. Maypop flowers, okay? All right, so it's definitely something, I feel like a connection with herbs and plants, right? And there's some sort of communication with the dead I'm getting, okay? Learning. Maybe Nefertum learned about enlightenment through an intimate connection with plants and the plant kingdom, okay? Possibly. Let's see. Situation. Daughter of that. Look at all these here collected. We've got all. This is definitely about childhood, I feel, okay? Daughter of Baskets. All right, so we have Son of Baskets and Daughter of Baskets. I feel like there's definitely something to do about flowers, okay? And I feel like Nefertum could speak to the plant kingdom. It had a very close connection with the plant kingdom. And that could be why that mediumship card I'm getting is here, okay? Learning, okay? I feel like there's a lot of learning. And I feel like there's a love, she or he had a love of learning, okay? Something definitely about learning. And I feel like a part of this obstacle with working smart, maybe Nefertum speaking about their younger years as a child and how they were working to get on their path. And maybe it took a while because, I don't know. Let's see this one. It took a while because they were young and they were learning, right? And they made a lot of mistakes maybe. Show me, okay? Father Sims, okay? I don't like this Father Sims, yeah. I feel like someone was, Nefertum is saying that they were imbalanced or something. Something wasn't, what do you call that? Like homeostasis, okay? Something wasn't in a good state. There was no balance in the younger life, okay? Maybe because they were a medium and Nefertum was getting a lot of downloads, so there was a lot of interference from the dead because they're a medium. Something like that. Maybe this talks about a father, a bad father or something. Okay, but that's the temperance angel in the reverse. Okay. Maybe Nefertum achieved balance after being imbalanced through working with plants in nature. Okay. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, Daughter of Knives. Nine of Coins. Okay. Maybe this is what Nefertum used to do for money. Okay. Some kind of way I'm getting that it was negative. Okay. So as a child, I'm getting Nefertum was a gifted child, and Nefertum knew that they were gifted, and others knew it, okay? And they came to Nefertum, he or she, okay, for some sort of divination, okay? But the way that it was being carried out was out of alignment, you know, with divine will and purpose, okay? As well as being in their north node, okay? And I feel like they did this. They were being childish, so to speak, because they were a child, possibly, okay? All right, so that's important, though. She wants to talk about that, and I feel like it's a she. Collective, let me pause for a minute so I can look up Nefertum, please. Okay, Collective, I looked it up, okay? And it says, Nefertum, Egyptian deity. Nefertum was, in Egyptian mythology, originally, I get this from Wikipedia, okay? Originally a lotus flower at the creation of the world, okay? So let me read that part again. Nefertum was, in Egyptian mythology, originally a lotus flower. So we're talking about a lotus flower. This is Nefertum, okay? At the creation of the world, okay? And I was getting primordial energy, I thought. So it says, who had arisen from the primal waters. Nefertum represented both the first sunlight and the delightful smell of the Egyptian blue lotus flower, having arisen from the primal waters within an Egyptian blue water lily, Nymphaea caerula. I think that's the technical name, scientific name for a water lily. Okay, so yeah, it's primal energy I'm getting. Okay, and they say that it was a flower. Okay, the blue lotus, originally a lotus flower at the creation of the world. So it was created as a flower. Okay, I don't know if they're talking about someone. This could have been this Father Sims they're talking about, possibly, that worked with flowers in a way that wasn't balanced or in alignment with enlightenment, possibly, in order to achieve wealth, Collective. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, and this flower of creation is speaking about it, is what I'm getting. Okay, and there's something about children as well. I don't like this. Okay, I don't know, maybe children were being used in some way. Okay, all right, let's see something real quick. Did I clarify this with that? No, I clarified this with these. Okay, show me this Father Sims. Why is he in the reverse? Let's get it on both decks. My deck and this one. I feel like this is a person they're talking about, okay? This could be a preacher. Okay, I'm getting sort of like Imset vibes. How Imset in the Read with the Black Mona Lisa came in to tell the Black Mona Lisa story, okay? So I feel like this blue lotus is speaking about maybe different encounters people have had with this knowledge in plants, okay? Collective, I was getting something crazy with these children, okay? I had the Thoth energy. I was getting that early on, okay? But it says Thoth is forming an alliance with you. All right, so I feel like some information is being released, and I see typhoon under that, okay? And they were talking about the River Nile, right? So this has something to do with that. All right, show me Father Sims in the reverse. Five of Baskets, regret, sadness, okay? I always get a bad energy with this Father Sims, okay? Even though it's the Temperance Angel, okay, in the deck. But there's something about sadness, regret, okay, loss I'm getting. Maybe someone lost children or something with children, Collective, okay? I See You, Predator, the movie, okay? Maybe we can figure out who this is, who this Father Sims is. Show me. Father Sims. The righteous walks in shame while the wicked masquerades in honor. This could have been like I don't know what they would have called the preachers back then, okay? Some sort of supposedly upright person, Collective. That wasn't. All right, show me. We got to get something on these two so we can figure out what was done here, okay? Let's leave Thoth out here. Maybe they were trying to prevent young people from becoming enlightened. Maybe this is the origination of this goofball playing Collective. I See You. Show me that, the Predator. How does this relate with these young people out here, all these children? Thank you. Show me the righteous walks in shame while the wicked masquerades in honor. No more. Definitely some, wrongdoing going on out here. And we have investigation. And this is something, very old card of mine. Throat Chakra Collective. Here we go again. I'm getting the whole plan, the Acetaminophen Collective. Okay, I don't know where this plan originated in, okay? Hopefully we can get to the bottom of this. I see you. Karma will be a lifetime of poverty, okay? For what I feel like there's some sort of injustices towards children that occurred. And as a result, somebody didn't reach enlightenment in that lifetime. You got the plants, the flowers telling about situations, okay? G-Shock Collective. Show me that. G-Shock, like a shock to the throat chakra collective. What's that G-Shock? Okay. That one flew out there. I ain't seen this one in a while. Tunisia. Okay, something about that. Something about that region, okay? And that's over there in Africa, right? Or is it? Oh, yeah, it's in Africa. All right, show me. G-Shock. Flowing in the rhythm of life. Something to do with life. Finding a new way to bring balance to a situation. Okay, something about G-Shock. Tidy Home Collective. Okay, I don't know if this is a remedy of sorts to help balance out your life, collective. To help you get in flowing, to help you to flow in the rhythm of life by cleaning your home, okay? All right, but I don't know why this G-Shock came out there like that. All right. Maybe these were children who cleaned the home of this person if it wasn't their children. Maybe this was a rich guy, okay, because they walked around in honor, but they really deserve shame, right? I don't know, something like that. Why is this tidy home important? Okay. I don't do magic, Igga. I am the magic. What was that one for? The G-Shock. No, tidy home. Okay, so you don't do magic in your home. You are the magic. What does it look like magic doing magic, collective? Let's see. Watson. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is tying to today. Maybe this person is a reincarnation of whoever this Father Sims is, or one of these children out here. It's time to choose what you chose to come here to do. Okay? So, but put that energy where it goes. I do feel like there's something that happens surrounding children, even if it's just some sort of just abuse or neglect, okay? Which is enough, right? All right, one other thing, Archangel Michael. Why are all these, this son of baskets, this daughter of baskets out here? Why are these two children here? I know that page is there too for that swords. Dyson Spheres, Energy Collective. This has been going on a long time. Maybe they're trying to take us back to the source of it, okay? Device for capturing solar energy, not detectable to the human eye. Solar panels, infrared heat. Okay, let's go. Why? Loosh Collective. Come on, how are you going to get these two together like that? Steel and energy. Okay, and Blue Lotus Flowers here to tell us. Okay, so this is Nefertum's story. Thank you for your story. All right, let's go. Let's see what this is, and we're going to move on. 9 of coins. Oh, no. This righteous walks in shame. They were doing this for money. That Father of Sims I'm getting in the reverse. Buffalo Soldiers Collective. I'm getting definitely a father. And this, you know, most of these Deital tales I feel connect to today. Okay, but it says Buffalo Soldiers, all black regiments. This father, okay, I feel like this father disgraced themselves. Your middle sister's fake as F. Okay, I feel like also they're telling this story because this is somebody's past life situation. Okay, that could be. I'm sure it's playing out right now. Show me these Buffalo Soldiers. Why is this here? This father sends. Okay, that flew over there. Let's put it back over here. Bottom of the deck. Something about these appliances, collective. We'll get something and just save it for the end. I don't know if we can interpret it because it doesn't make sense. Show me these appliances. What is this about Blue Lotus, Nefertum? Why is this appliances here? Maybe they use little people like appliances, collective, for energy. She got bodies, okay? I don't know who she is. Oh, your sister, your middle sister, collective. Okay? So I'm getting like whoever, somehow the sister is involved with this father Sims, right? Maybe this is sibling rivalry or something going on here, okay? But I feel like this sister had bodies in the last life as well as this life, collective. All right, Buffalo Soldiers, male tarot card reader, okay? That makes sense to me, okay, with this card here, okay? Daughter of Knives, with these hands reaching up. I got mediumship, okay? But there's definitely some sort of divination. It looks like she has a Ouija board there, okay? But I feel like they're talking about this Father Sims, okay? A male tarot reader, okay? Who was possibly a Buffalo Soldier in today's time, okay? In the past, I don't know, okay? But somehow they're connected to this Father Sims. This is a reincarnation I'm getting, okay? All right. What was it? Buffalo Soldiers. Acts of kindness. Let's see. Maybe there's a change of heart. What is this acts of kindness? Maybe this reading is an act of kindness. This father coming through, okay? Transmutation. There's a change from the throat chakra there. Maybe something that's been spoken a long time ago, or something will be spoken about the past that's going to help bring about a transformation. It fell out there on throat chakra. Acts of kindness. Great Wall of China. Okay, maybe this was a part of the struggle. Okay, where I said with that plan with keeping star seeds and ascended beings from speaking, right? Show me this Great Wall of China. Or it has something to do with that region. You did the math. I feel like something was discovered. My family is here in the temple with me, collective. Okay, this is definitely somebody's story, okay? I'm getting that you're a reincarnation, okay? I don't know if Father Sims is the reincarnation we're talking about or someone else, collective, you, okay? Maybe we'll figure out who you are, okay? Maybe you could have been like a blue lotus flower, a flower of the first creation, you know, back in the past. I don't know, collective. All right? Let's get something on You Did the Math, and we're going to move on. But the money is the obstacle. I feel like that's the truth, okay? Landing strip. We're hitting home. We're you know, we're landing. We're coming to the conclusion of what they're trying to say here, okay? Hopefully I expressed it. All right, but there's a Father Sims who was gifted and talented, some sort of divination person. It says a tarot reader, okay? But they used their gifts in a negative way. They used it to steal energy from young people, I'm getting, okay? I believe this Buffalo Soldier, they're connecting it to today, okay? Or our recent past. All right. And there's something they didn't want you to speak, or something these children to speak. And I think it was primarily for greed, though. Okay? Let's get landing strip, and we're going to move on. We're going to have to close this up. Kidnapped as a child, collective, okay? I don't know if someone's been being kidnapped for several lifetimes, collective. Okay, this is crazy. You talk about trauma, collective, okay? Trust and believe. That's the truth, collective. Okay? Let's go. There's going to be a peaceful resolution, okay? Because the sun going to blow, collective. All right, obstacle. Work smart. This Father Sims didn't work smart, I feel. It says you are complicating things. Often the solutions are simpler than you think. It's time to clean up. Did we have tidy house? Something like that. All right, it says it's time to clean up both personally and professionally for a fresh start. Focus on your basic needs when spending and save some money, okay? I feel like they're talking about why this Father Sims figure did this, okay? And maybe they had a change of heart. Let's see. Obstacle, teacher. You have the ability to inspire others to unlock their true potential. So this could have been a teacher collective, because we have the children there, okay? And maybe that's how the energy was being stolen. All right, but it says, explore careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or as a motivational speaker. You've learned much about money. Now's the time to put it into practice, okay? As well as they didn't want these young people to speak collective. We're going to get something on throat chakra before we close it out. All right, spiritual advice. Status upgrade. This would have brought about a status upgrade for these young people, having proper knowledge, right? As well as this is what this Father Sims did it for with that Nine of Pentacles, okay? Status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle, elevation, next level, collective. These readings are tied together, okay? These are different reincarnations, collective, okay? This is why it's just so intense going on in people's lives, okay? Show me. I'm sure we're talking about a star seed children, okay? Spill tea. This is the tea, okay? Spill tea. Secrets exposed. Gossip spreading. Leaked information. Oops, it's out. It's out, collective. About whoever this Father Sims was. Or is. I think we had a name over here. Okay? Maybe this translates into this life. Alright. We're about to close it out. Show me this peaceful resolution. And show me throat chakra. Okay, collective. Collective. My goodness. This has been going on all this time. Randall. Okay, that's significant. Peaceful resolution. Bye, bees. That's the peaceful resolution. I am who I am, okay? And I feel like you've come into reality or, awareness of who you are, and you're not making excuses for it, okay? This is definitely tied to today. All right, Nefertum, show me the divine outcome, most likely. Royal bloodline, collective. You're royal. Dead man walking, collective. Whoever this Father Sims is in this lifetime, that's what I'm getting. Show me. Start practicing breathing techniques, okay? I feel like this is a method from the past. Way, way, way back in the past. Blinking lights. I feel like some sort of phenomena they're talking about, okay? Blinking lights with dead men walking, okay? I don't know. All right, we got Randall. Show me this blinking lights. What's that? Let's get that blinking lights. Okay. Stage a car accident to hurt you, okay? They're bringing it to today. Blinking lights. Doomsday collective. Dead man walking. Blinking lights. Painter. This one keeps coming out, collective. I don't know. Blinking lights. The divine wants you to focus on. Collective. Your aunt was oof before she could tell you about your inheritance, okay? All right. All right, collective. So these are reincarnation loops that have been going on for a long time, okay? I knew every time that Father Sims would come out in this deck, I would always get a negative vibe from that Father Sims collective, okay? This is crazy. All right, show me something. Who oofed this aunt and why? Family. A tisket, a tasket. That fool will be laid in a casket. Whoever did it, they might be next. Show me. Who did it and why? Benzo collective, okay? I'm getting with that card about that sister collective. I'm getting magic, okay? We talking about today's stuff, all right? One other thing. Show me this benzo. What I need to know about this benzo? Okay. Hype me up. Flip, hype me up. Who's that? That could be an ancestor, Tom, okay? Something about hype me up. Show me hype me up. typhoon again, collective. We had urban flooding in the reverse in the last video. Okay, now we got typhoon in reverse. Tropical cyclone producing sustained hurricane force winds of at least 119 kilometers per hour. Hype me up. Scam ring, collective. Okay, so this is today. The scam ring is surrounding. I'm getting star seeds and stealing energy. And it's going back to the beginning, okay? The beginning of time is what they're saying, okay? Because the blue lotus flower, they said, was like the first flower in creation, according to this, the reading, right? Collective. And they say the blue lotus flower is more special, more, I don't know, more sacred than the other colors, okay? So these children are being referred to like blue lotus flowers, okay? And maybe that blue is also speaking about melanin, collective. That's what I'm getting, okay? All right, we're about to close it out. Show me appliances. What in the world is this about these appliances? Trailblazer. Monkeys get paid in peanuts, collective. I don't know. I feel like they're using energy in these things, okay? I don't know what they're doing. Show me trailblazers. I feel like the trailblazers are these starseeds. Doo-wop, the underworld. Fell out there on those. Show me. Trailblazers. Presidential pardon. I have no idea. Maybe someone got out of a situation in the past. This Father Sims. Okay, maybe today they're trying to get out of it. Or they did at some level, okay? But either way, I feel like they're going to catch those hands. They're going to get, you know, there's going to be justice, okay? And I feel like they didn't get paid. You know, they didn't get paid anywhere near what they could have been paid for these earth angels, okay? They're going to get paid, though. Let's see. Show me those monkeys and peanuts. We about to close it out. All right. Chatsworth, California. Okay, I'm getting family. It's time to reclaim your throne, collective, okay? So they're bringing it back all the way from the beginning, I'm getting, to today. All right, let's get another question and we're going to close it out. Archangel Michael, Nefertum, why are you showing us this Deital tale from the past? How does it relate to today? What lesson do you want us to learn as it relates to today? Thank you. What is this? Huma, Louisiana, okay? Definitely connected, collective. We just did that other video, okay? So this is the second one. All right, let's go. What lesson? Dojo, the school of learning, training, martial arts, okay? We had that page of swords here with learning, right? Show me. Fathers stole son and or daughter's inheritance, okay? This is something that keeps recurring. Show me. The Walking Dead collective, okay? I think they're referring to this father like the Walking Dead, okay? And whoever helped and assisted and protected this father, okay? As well as today, okay? I don't know. Or this could be the ancestors speaking from the past, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's the ancestors coming to spill the message. I don't know, give the message. Show me the Walking Dead. Collective, I'm just taking too long on this one too. Bottom of the deck. In the midst of so much hatred, collective, you found love. Many lifetimes of hatred, and you still found love. Next year, something about the Walking Dead. Show me. Could be the ancestors coming next year. Or yours. I see what you desperately try to hide. Something's going to be exposed next year. Even though that's an old card. Should have been possibly last year. Then maybe it'll be any day. Show me. Towers every hour, collective. I'm getting every day. Or any day. Okay? Towers every hour. Alright, but I feel like they love you. Okay? And you could be a nail biter. Okay? And it says, I won't deny you. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to mess with me, collective. They don't want to mess with you. Okay? Because in the midst of so much hatred, you found love. Okay? And I feel like the ancestors are proud of you. So many lifetimes of hatred. Okay? Coming from this father figure, collective. Okay? Root chakra. Maybe because You've been speaking for a long time about this nasty stuff that's been going on, okay? Red cactus flower, I'm getting organs. We're going to clarify it, though, for this read. Collective, okay? This is his father Sims. This is what Blue Lotus flower wants to talk about. This is insane, collective, okay? Cantankerous rage. And now this person, the today person, they're in a rage, okay? Malicious, ill-tempered, quarrelsome, okay? I'm getting a very greedy person. Thank you, Nefertum, for this message and making the connection, okay? If a name is now here for this father of today, give me a name. Could be in Tunisia, Houma, Louisiana, collective. This could be surrounding what's going on in that bayou, okay? Show me. Release what no longer serves you. Show me release what no longer serves you. Sky jumper coming. That's their ancestor, collective. Why you watching me? This comes out with him a lot. Okay, and I don't feel like they ain't asking why you watch me, or they don't care. Initiation fell out here on Presidential Pardon and Randall. That might be the name of this father from the past or today, collective. Okay, something. This is for entertainment purposes only. Bottom of the deck. Shiesty's sister will be confined. It's definitely a father and a sister, okay? All right. Sky jumper. Where are you coming from? Where are you jumping from? Sky jumper. Tell us. Okay, that fella. Collective. It's definitely a sister. They coming for this sister. Okay, so a lot of you have royal DNA, royal bloodline, okay? Angie, show me. It says, where are you coming from is what I asked, right? I find peace in the darkness. Okay, so they're coming from the darkness, collective, okay? Could be coming for Angie or on behalf of Angie, collective. Show me. Most High reveal their hidden secrets, okay? Show me, Most High. What's their hidden secrets? This child Ufi. Angels of light. I feel like the angels are here protecting as well as revealing the truth. Show me. See, we got noise coming, collective. The plane. The plane, boss. The plane. Let's see. Insane asylum committed, collective, okay? Maybe the sister's been in today's time is what I'm getting, okay? It's been committed or will be, collective. Show me. Maybe because they're in this cantankerous rage. Wow, it says if these earth angels don't... Oh, it's supposed to be eat. If these earth angels don't eat, ain't nobody gonna eat, collective. Okay, this sister, I'm getting jealousy and hatred and envy, okay? What are these secrets? They're in somebody's headed to an asylum, okay? Dreams of a passing, okay? Maybe someone's losing their mind, a sister, okay? Because they're having dreams from the ancestors of passing, okay? Show me this insane asylum committed. Sibling rivalry, collective. I can't make it up, okay? Somebody's drove themselves insane, being jealous and envious of you, okay? And this has been going on for many lifetimes, okay? So if you've been wondering why this family has so much hatred for you, it's stemming from, it's like going back to the beginning of time is what it's saying, collective. Show me. Global ocean conveyor, okay? That's a lot of emotions, collective. I'm getting huge swelling waves of emotions, like heaves of emotions that keep coming. It may settle down a little, but then it starts up again like ocean currents, collective. There's definitely something about water here. Alfred, collective. Maybe this is your sister's boyfriend or some ex-boyfriend, and they've been committed to an insane asylum, collective. Or maybe they both have, collective, okay? Wow, this is crazy, okay? We in the day in the today time right now, collective, okay? Nefertum has delivered the story, and now we're on the other end of the quantum leap, or the quantum side, okay? If that makes sense. Okay. What is this person doing right now? Now they know who you are, collective, okay? Bottom of the deck. Samuel. I get this name with that Buffalo Soldier a lot, collective. Somebody's father was named Samuel, or is named Samuel, okay? Absolutely. This name and this father could... I'm not going to say that. Okay. Show me now they know who you are. Who is my collective? Recorded evidence. Okay. This is connected to that last reading. Justice is served with this recorded evidence. All evil eyes are being plucked out one by one. Okay. What was at the root of this sibling rivalry? Jealousy. Jealousy, collective. This sister, man, she's been jealous of me all my life. Wow, this is the father they're talking about. One of these names, collective. It says your father will succumb to HIV. Whoever is resonating with this evil father, okay? A child Ufa I'm getting, okay? And this day and time, it could be any of these names, okay? All right, let's see. Where is this sister being confined to? Possibly the insane asylum. My goodness, they're going to be confined to drinking beer for breakfast for a very long time, collective. Show me. They're under judgment and they know it. Your services are no longer needed, collective, and they know it because they're having dreams of, I'm getting their own passing. All right, we're about to close it out. We're going to turn over a couple and then we read these off. We'll read those off, okay? Bottom of the deck we have 4 sticks, collective. 4 wands. I'm getting a family, okay? Could have been a marriage. A home, okay? Family I'm getting, okay? So it's definitely about family. Let's see the bottom of this deck. We have investment. Your finances are improving and expanding. Now is a great time to make an investment. Set a solid foundation and the fruits of your labor will follow, okay? I feel like that's guidance, okay, for today. As well as these people made poor investments for money and greed. Okay, Nefertum, show me today. Bounce back. Okay, I feel like this is these earth angels, these children. Okay, they're going to be okay. Bounce back. Resilience after setbacks. Recovering quickly. Determination to rise again. Can't keep me down. Okay, and they've been doing this for many lifetimes. Okay, I feel like this is your lifetime to totally shine. Okay, all right, we'll get this at the end. Let's get these. Show me. Wicked family members dropping like flies. Show me. Married couple from that last reading. Show me. Mosnar, your twin collective. Show me. The people who are watching you don't know they're being watched, collective. Okay, I think we had a watching card out here. They don't know. I don't know how they don't know, collective. But they don't know. Okay, so I figure that's going to work out good for you. All right, Nefertum, how we going to close it out? I wonder who's at the bottom here. Show me. All set temple, sacred ceremony, collective. Okay, I feel like they're talking about, they're doing this on behalf of the Isis energies. Okay, and the children, okay? Absolutely. Isis, I'm getting protection with children, magic, all types of stuff. Let's get, do I have time to read Set? I feel like they're talking about these children. These are these sacred ceremonies, okay, in terms of just helping them to evolve, okay? But I feel like with this Father Sims, they used this divination in a way that was not authorized by the Creator, okay? All right, collective, if you liked the video, like the video.